Jake's Big Heart Beginner Level. Hi everyone. Welcome to Learn English with Stories. All levels. To improve your listening, follow these steps. Step 1. Listen to the story without subtitles. If it's too hard, you can turn on the automatic captions. Step 2. Learn new words and expressions with meanings and examples. Step 3. Answer a few questions in the comments to check your understanding. Ready to learn English with us? Let's get started. Today, I want to tell you a sweet and funny story. It's about a young man named Jake and how one small act of kindness changed 2 lives. Jake is 19 years old. He lives in a small town in Vermont, surrounded by green hills and cozy houses. He works at a little grocery store and likes helping people. But sometimes, life feels a bit boring. Work, home, sleep, and repeat. One morning, while drinking his coffee, Jake thinks, I want to do something good. Something that really matters. So, he decides to become a volunteer at a local nursing home. He wants to help older people, and maybe hear some cool stories too. When Jake arrives, he feels a little nervous. The hallway smells like cookies and hand sanitizer. A cat sleeps on a chair. Some residents are watching TV, and one of them is snoring really loud. Then he meets Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson is 85 years old. He wears big glasses and funny socks with tiny donuts on them. Jake likes him right away. Mr. Johnson is kind but a little sad. His family lives far away and doesn't visit often. Jake sits next to him and says, "Hi, I'm Jake. I'm new here." Mr. Johnson smiles a little. They start talking, and wow, Mr. Johnson has amazing stories. He tells Jake about his old bakery in Chicago, how he woke up at 4 a.m. every day to bake bread, how people lined up for his blueberry muffins, and how he once burned 200 cookies because he fell asleep. Jake laughs so hard he almost drops his chair. For the first time in a long while, Mr. Johnson laughs too. A week later, Jake comes back with a small bunch of flowers. "Hey, Mr. Johnson, these are for you." Mr. Johnson smiles from ear to ear. "Thank you, Jake. You're a good kid." They play cards, talk about food, and share stories all afternoon. Mr. Johnson even teaches Jake how to make the perfect grilled cheese sandwich. Secret ingredient? Butter and a little extra cheese, he says. From that day on, Jake visits every week. Sometimes he brings cookies, sometimes he brings a funny story, and sometimes he just brings his smile. Mr. Johnson waits for him every Friday. He even puts on his best shirt and combs his few remaining hairs. Little by little, Mr. Johnson feels less lonely, and Jake feels happier than ever, because helping someone made his own heart bigger. So remember, friends, a small act of kindness can make a big difference. Sometimes all someone needs is a little time, a good laugh, and a friend who listens. Now let's look at some useful expressions from the story. Act of kindness. A nice thing you do to help or make someone happy. Example 1. Helping your neighbor carry groceries is an act of kindness. Example 2. A small act of kindness can make a big difference. Nursing home. A place where old people live and get care from nurses. Example 1. My grandma lives in a nursing home. Example 2. Jake volunteers at a nursing home every week, from ear to ear. A big, happy smile that shows your teeth, like a smile that goes from one ear to the other. Example 1. She smiled from ear to ear when she got the job. Example 2. Mr. Johnson smiled from ear to ear when he saw the flowers. Drop something. To let something fall by accident. Example 1. Oops! I dropped my phone on the floor. Example 2. Jake laughed so hard he almost dropped his chair. Secret ingredient. A special part of a recipe that makes the food extra good. Example 1. Love is my grandma's secret ingredient in her cookies. Example 2. Mr. Johnson says the secret ingredient is butter and extra cheese. Let's check your comprehension. Try to answer these questions in the comments. It's a great way to practice your listening, writing, and comprehension skills. Why does Jake decide to volunteer at the nursing home? What was Mr. Johnson's job when he was younger? What do Jake and Mr. Johnson do together in the afternoon? What is the message or lesson of this story? And that's all for today's story. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more fun English stories, and tell us in the comments. See you next time.